I'm on this dating app. It's called Hinge, right? And every time they send me a match, it's always a guy that's not black. And when I do see a guy that's black, I already know that it's going to go wrong. I can reassure you that it's going to go wrong early.
Sweetie, you're the common denominator in every interaction you have with black men. So if it goes wrong with every black man you meet, it's your fault.
Right? I just already know that it is. So yesterday, me and this guy was talking and
Me and this guy were talking.
He asked me, he was black, he asked me for my phone number or my Instagram. And I said, if I give you my Instagram and you see what's on my Instagram, you're probably gonna run. My Instagram isn't hideous or anything.
That's, debatable.
But because I'm an entrepreneur and I'm like very goal-oriented and motivated, that scares a lot of men off.
We are not afraid of you.
You would be surprised. They're like, oh no, she'll be too much. Yes, I will be, and I suggest you go find less because I ain't turning down no time soon.
Sweetie, it's not your Instagram that repels men. It's your attitude. I assure you of this.
So I ended up giving it to him and he goes and looks. Now, it's a lot of stuff on my Instagram. I talk about God, love, business, and wealth all of the time. Dude comes back onto Hinge. Guess what he brings up? Kevin Samuels. He was like, oh, I feel like some of the stuff that Kevin Samuels says is so powerful and...
That is a correct assessment.
I agree with some of it and then other stuff I don't agree with. Let me tell you, this conversation went left quick though, because I specifically said I am not a Kevin Samuels fan. Out of all of the stuff on my feed, why would you pick that one post if you're trying to date me?
Probably to piss you off and see how you'd react. You know, like you women do to men.
Let me reassure you fellas, Kevin Samuels makes you look raggedy as hell. When you reach out to a woman and she is healthy mentally and confident and has a lot going for herself, she's gonna think you're out of your fucking mind for following anything that he has to say.
If a woman is healthy mentally and confident, she doesn't care about some random dude on YouTube.
Even if you feel like this man has made some valid points, I can reassure you that the misogyny and sexism attached to what he says is going to turn any woman off.
Sweetie, you should really stop watching Kevin Samuels. Your focus should be on learning how to speak proper English. You're embarrassing yourself.
I guess the conversation didn't go how he wanted it to, so he's like, I'm not going to talk about this. Well, what the f you bring it up for, bruh? Oh, now you don't want to talk about it. Okay, I see what's happening here. Deuces. Red flag. Don't hit me up again.
Has anyone ever told you you're more masculine than Ronnie Coleman?
Bye-bye. I can't be feminine around dudes like that.
Yeah, and I bet you also pee standing up to show dominance. Look, sweetie, it's obvious you don't understand Kevin's content. Because Kevin's main talking point is that women don't act right and that's why they can't get a man. So, you meet a guy you're interested in, you proceed to act like an illiterate ghetto person, he ghosts you. Congratulations, you just proved Kevin's point.
I find this 50-50 culture, like splitting the check, very interesting. Does that mean you're gonna take on 50% of cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids?
Of course not. We can do 100% of all of those. And I can probably inject toxic waste into your lips better than your plastic surgeon can.
You're not gonna take on 50% of cooking, cleaning, taking care of the, you're not gonna do that. I'm just a little confused. What are men for?
That is a great question. And if you would have graduated from 3rd grade, you would know the answer. Kids, stay in school.
When you're like, it's the hairy armpits for me, you're so...
What unholiness is this?
Observant. But I also have stomach hair, back hair, arm hair, and leg hair.
You must be a Sasquatch!
And you're probably just as hairy as me, but you've been removing it since 6th grade. Like you, I could remove my hair at a moment's notice.
So why don't you? Is your lawnmower broken or something?
But it's actually you who needs to change, not me.
Someone please, buy this girl some common sense.
This is for my girls in their 30s and up like me. And this is why I think dating isn't working out for us. Girls, if you know, you know.
Could it be the wall?
So, these guys are going on these dating apps and these younger girls are looking fabulous contouring. It's not fair. We didn't have that.
Yep, it's the wall.
We're looking ratchet and we looked young, but these girls look old as hell. So they're going out plowing all of these little chickadees. Well, we get screwed.
Nope, the chickadees get screwed. You get left out.
Because here's the deal. They don't need to be respected. They don't need to be taken on fancy dinners. They can just go out and pick and choose all these beautiful little girls walking around with their fat asses.
You know, you just described yourself 10 years ago.
Meanwhile, we were waiting, you know, and we've already passed the little host stage.
Sweetie, let me tell you a secret. The garden tool phase is not something you pass. If you are smashing guys for free in your 20s, you can't expect us to pay for it in your 30s.
We're not having sex, so we're not putting out, but they are. And these men, why would they want to settle down with us and like a girl every fucking night?
Sweetie, are you confused? Allow me to explain. What you're describing is a man's version of the carousel, and that pit in your stomach, well, that's the wall being undefeated. Enjoy the wasteland.